I'm joined now by John Cox, aviation safety analyst and retired airline pilot. John, thank you so much for joining us. First of all, can I get your reaction to this reduction in flights? Has this ever happened before?
I don't ever remember any case where the FAA shut down or reduced by 10% flights based on controller staffing issues. I think this one's unprecedented.
What does it mean for both commercial flights and cargo planes?
It's going to mean that their companies are going to have to decide which flights they can cut back with the minimum impact on the passengers and the cargo shippers. So they're having to really scramble right now to determine how to continue to move those people. And remember that in the U.S., we're coming up on one of our major holidays, Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So this is a very high travel time between now and probably the first of the year. So for this to have a reduction of this sort at this time of year it's going to strain the system.
Air traffic controllers have been working for more than a month now without pay. How punishing has this shutdown been for them?
It's been very tough. They're now missing paychecks, and unless they have adequate savings to cover it, this is going to put them in a financial bind. I mean, there's stories of people that are driving Uber cars and things like that, just trying to get enough cash flow to wait out this government shutdown. So there's clearly it's stressing the system, but also of note is the training for new air traffic controllers has stopped. And that's going to take months to recoup all of those people and get them back up to speed. So the critical need for new air traffic controllers has been very adversely impacted by the shutdown as well.
Yeah, and that issue existed before the shutdown. And John, the question on the minds of many, is it safe to fly, even if air travel is reduced? Is it safe to get on a plane?
Absolutely, yes. Unquestioned, yes. I was on an airplane day before yesterday. I will be on an airplane next week along with my family. So I have no second thought about the safety of it, because the professionals, be they pilots, air traffic controllers, flight attendants, flight dispatchers, if anybody in a safety critical job has any concern about the safety of a flight, it doesn't fly. So the safety net remains in place. I recognize that the controllers are being strained, but I don't see that as an erosion of the safety net that we require in commercial aviation.
And I have to ask you lastly about the knock-on effect. We're here in Canada, so many Canadians still traveling for business and for pleasure to the U.S. Will it impact Canadian travelers, this reduction in air service?
I think it certainly can. I think that there are going to be cases where Canadians coming to the U.S., or for that matter, U.S. citizens going to Canada, may be affected by the reduction in flights in and out of these hub airports. They've listed 40 airports, and they tend to be the larger airports. And so travelers that get on an airplane in Toronto that are going to connect in Atlanta or in Miami or wherever, those connection flights may be impacted. So I would encourage everyone, check with the airline, get to the airport early, and then get the apps so that you can be kept up to date on any late breaking news or information.
John Cox is an aviation safety analyst and retired airline pilot. John, thank you so much for your time with us today.